Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad you are here. This presentation is for women who feels the pull for more freedom. A real pain point many people in the world schooling community don't openly talk about is this: freedom without income becomes stress. Today, I'm going to walk you through a simple three-step blueprint showing you how women are creating income online in a smarter, more flexible way without needing to start from scratch or burn themselves out in the process. How freedom seeking women are exploring ways to build income online using existing offers, systems, and supportive communities. The old model was hustle harder, and the new model is leverage better. So let me just read quickly a disclaimer. This presentation is for general information only and does not provide any financial or business advice. No earnings or results are guaranteed. Commissions are paid only on product sales and vary based on individual effort, skills, and market conditions. So it is not guaranteed income or results. So we got this clear. So what is my goal? My goal today is not to pressure you into anything. My goal is to expand what you believe is possible for your next chapter, to help you see that if your current life no longer fits who you're becoming, you're allowed to choose differently. And if you've been craving for more time, purpose, and peace, there might be a different way, but you have not been actually seeing it. So today I want to show you the possibility. So, what makes this different? Well, there are many different ways of creating income online. But most women in this season of life are not looking for another full time job, right? We don't want more pressure and complexity or draining system. What we want is a simplicity, leverage, and support so we can stay aligned in our life. So, this is for women who are already achieving quite a lot, but they know there's something internally that needs to change. Women who tried and lived by everybody else's schedule, but they want something different. For moms who want maybe more time with their children, they want to travel, world school, create more conscious income, and to really have a good quality of life. And this is not for people who want a quick fix, someone who doesn't want to do personal growth, or you want to change your life without actually doing anything, hoping for a miracle. So, as you know, the world shifted really, really fast, especially recently, and nothing is guaranteed. The cost of living is really going up, and jobs are no longer stable. People are looking for more flexible, independent income, and the old way of working is changing, whether if you like it or not. And the bottom line is we need to adapt. And it's not coming, it's already here. The question is, will you adapt early or will you be forced later? So we all don't like surprises. And you might be thinking, this woman is going to sell me something. Well, I'm going to offer you a way to go deeper with us, to explore what we do in depth. And only if it feels the right fit for you, I'm going to offer you a lot more value over the next 30 minutes. And honestly, what we offer is quite amazing. It's no brainer in the current economic situation. So if you feel aligned, you can take the next step. Well, introduce myself. My name is Monika Zampa. I came from Czech Republic, Eastern Europe. And already in an early stage of my life, I knew I want something different. When I was 18, I left Prague to go to London. Many things happened. I was investment banker and I thought I had it. I had an incredible life, flying first class, traveling the world. And then one day I just stood in the office and I thought, this is empty. I don't want that anymore. And I quit. I went to, excuse me, to India to find myself, which I did. And I became a different person, became an energy healer and then a coach, very much into spirituality. And fast forward many years later, at the age of 47, I found myself spiritually really rich and developed and awakened, but broke financially. Sadly, I became a solo mama with a young girl, and I was close to a burnout, or maybe even had a burnout, but I didn't want to admit it because I had a 5-year-old girl. And I kept looking. And this picture is very, very dear to me because the next day I watched a webinar very similar to this kind of training, and my life has changed since. Yes, it can happen overnight. And what has happened over the last 7 years is a big journey, and it doesn't really happen overnight. It was mentorship, coaching, learning. I traveled the world to be part of the community, and I always felt, oh, I don't have the money to go, but I made it. Became creative. I made it happen. So I was in the room with incredible mentors. I traveled to Okinawa with my daughter to be part of this incredible community, to Bali. And, when you're determined to change your life, you'll find the way. And as you know, we just recently came back from our 6 months traveling in Asia. It was incredible. It was a dream come true. The memory, the adventures, the people we met. It was something actually I was building for so many years, and I can't believe I did it. And that actually catapulted me into creating this training for you to show other moms that's really possible. As a solo mom, 54, with my teenage girl, if I can do it, so can you. And I tried everything. I tried corporate world, running my own gallery, wellness therapist, energy healer. I tried crypto platforms, coaching, low commission affiliation, and I always come back to this business. Before we move on, I just wanted to open something that worldschooling communities don't talk about. And the real pain point many people in the communities don't want to talk is the freedom without income becomes stress. Yes, photo looks amazing, the beaches, the laptop lifestyle, but behind the scenes, many families are quite anxious about money. They are burning through savings, relying on a stress partner who might be staying at home, working late at night, moving to cheaper places because out of necessity, not a choice, and pretending everything is on fine online, and many more things. So maybe you relate, or something came like when you listen to this, you can think, this is what I'm worried about, or you're going through this. So in the next 30 minutes, I'd like you to put away all the distractions and really focus, because I want to share so much value and to really open you to a new way of earning income online. So imagine how your life would be if you had a job that you could have on your phone, and you can travel the world. You could transition from your existing corporate job into something which is more aligned. How your life would be if you could wake up being your own boss. So everything changed when I stopped trying to do everything alone. Business became simpler when I focused on three things: a proven path, the right system, and the right support. And this is exactly what I want to show you in the three-step framework: is the learning how people can start online, plug into a system that's really full of automation and digital tools, and then have a cheat code, learn how mentorship, community, and structure really creates a momentum. Here's what else you will unlock: how to plug into a model that is already being used by others. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Biggest mistakes people make when start online and how to avoid them, and a simple path you can follow based on your current lifestyle and the time you have available. So let's begin. Most women think they need to build something huge from scratch, but you don't. Sometimes the smartest path is starting with a proven system, learn new skills, and build confidence. Simple scales faster than complicated. The bigger the problem, the bigger the opportunity. And lots of people are now looking for better health. They want to avoid stress. They want to create more income, have more freedom, lifestyle changing. So opportunity often hides inside real problem and real human dilemmas. As I said, the biggest problems now are health, weight loss, longevity, plastic, chemicals, quality of life, more income because inflation is rising. So many of you probably have heard Robert Kiyosaki's quote that in order to become free, we need to leverage time and systems. If you have time, but you don't have money, you are poor. If you have money, but you don't have time, you also poor. We need to put ourselves in a quadrum where we have the time and the system so we can make life choices. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter and multiplying your impact. And this is exactly how a new future is going to be. And this is what I'm going to show you, even if you have no experience before. So if you are creating your own product, even on online like Etsy or other, or even real life, it can take months to create, and you need to build websites, funnels, you need to launch it. It takes a while before it becomes successful, and very often you do it alone. When you have a proven product, it's simplified. You don't need to create it and test it from scratch because it's already proven. We know there is a demand and there's a very much reduced setup cost, and you can just focus on marketing and sales. And you have a support, and the support and community creates momentum, and that for many women matters the most. Built from scratch, you need to have full control, plenty of time, and there's lots of risk. If you partner with a proven system, you can leverage really fast, you can grow faster, and there is incredible ongoing support. So excuse me, so what is the biggest difference? There are two models. One is called low ticket or low commission model, and one is called high commission model. The investment in is of course different. So for the shakes and oils and crease and shampoos, the investment is smaller, but the commission is also smaller. In order to earn $1,000, you need to sell 500 pieces, and you have to be constantly selling. And the high commission model, investment is higher indeed, but then you have a much higher commission return. And in these models, which I'm going to show you, talk to about this, is also leverage. So it's you and your team who is increasing the commission. The high value offers can create more results with fewer transactions. So you just need one transactions per month to create your 1,000 or 2,000 or 5,000 rather than 500. That's a smart move. Freedom requires system. Without system, you create another job. With systems, part of the process can run smoothly in the background while you are having a great time with your children, you are outside reading a book or walking or having a quality life. You need systems and automations. And many women don't know how to start. And that's why I'm going to show you the platform. So once you find a proven product, how do you find people who are actually interested in buying? And that's where modern marketing comes in. How most people think it works, that you have offer and you need to find audience using maybe brochures or emailing and door to door, selling to your friends and family. You don't need to convince anyone. You only need connect with the right people. And how do you connect? We use social media, either organic strategy or running ads. And don't worry, you don't have to spend thousands and thousands on ads. And there's plenty of support to teach you how to start at any age and at any budget. Social media marketing is low budget paid ads or free organic marketing. Today, to be honest, attention lives online. Social media allows everyday women to build visibility, trust, and connection from anywhere in the world. And use it well, and it becomes a huge bridge to a new opportunity. So, we need to put the offer in front of the people consistently. It doesn't mean that you just do it once a week or once a day and then you throw spaghetti on the wall and believe people will come to you. I've just spoken to a woman says, "Yes, I know I have an incredible offer and people come to me." Well, that kind of approach has been probably 5, 10 years ago, but not anymore. We really need to put our offer in front of the people in a smart way. So we need to choose who is our target, just one particular target. So my target is freedom seeking moms who want to world school. They want to take kids out of the school or they're homeschooling and they're looking for income, which gives them a choice. For you, it might be something else. You want to exit the corporate or you want to transition into homeschooling. Could be women who are in 9 to 5 jobs, moms, travelers. You are not limited by locations anymore. And you can actually run your ads 24/7 where people who are interested come to you. Yes, you can do it all in your mobile phone. How great it is, right? And organic marketing, I love that actually. I'm very big fan of it. Building my personal brand on who I am. And we have 5.2 billion users. So don't you think that there will be someone who will respond to your authentic story, to your values and your voice? So the real secret is very simple. Create a pathway that moves people from curiosity to trust to action. And when your process is clear, growth becomes simple. It's called sales funnel. I know on this paragraph, on this chart, you see, oh, this funnel, maybe you've seen it, but in simple words, you need to create curiosity and people need to trust you and then they will take action. And you can sell whatever you want. It could be potatoes, cars, houses. People need to like and trust you and they need to be curious. What is it that you are selling? It could be a weight programs or hormonal change or traveling program itineraries, world schooling hubs. A funnel simply means that guiding someone through the steps: awareness, interest, decision, action. And it's not manipulation, it's clarity, making the process very streamlined and very simple. And as a woman 55, almost 55, these kind of words were like, oh, scary to me. But actually, it's very simple. It's taking someone through the door, opening the door, saying, come, have a look. This is what we do. And automation is really something which we have not explored before. And now with AI, it gives us so much possibility. Imagine someone finds you online. They receive your information, they learn, they connect, book a call, and they get supported. That's the power of the system. So you don't have to do anything manually. And the cheat code is actually our amazing community. This photo is very dear to me. We went to Okinawa, Japan, where all these moms from New Zealand were absolutely flabbergasted seeing me and my daughter taking her to this incredible event in Okinawa. And they all said, I wish I can do that one day, to take my child to see what's possible, how life can change when we have new skills. So we have incredible community, very high energy, and support matters more than people actually realize. We have incredible mentorships, that ongoing mentorships with experts, live calls, community. This is absolutely life changing. So, what do I mean by this? You get access to high level mentors, you get feedback on your business with live calls, weekly calls, you get access to a global community of over 10,000 people all over the world. In a place where you're watching right now, I bet there are a community of us. So, let's recap the sample three system, the framework, what we covered so far. The old model no longer works for many women, what a smarter path looks like, how system leverage and support create freedom. And the real question is, what do you want your next chapter in life to look like? Do you want better health, travel, more money, more relationship, more time? I encourage you to go big and don't limit yourself in your dreams. If you need, you can pause it and start journaling. What is your big, big dream? What if life you desire is more available than you think and you don't need to start over? You need to just be in a different environment. And one aligned decision today could change the next years. Would it be worth exploring further? I hope so. That's why we created the platform, the digital era. It's a custom built platform designed to support you in building and scaling your business. It's very easy, step by step. You can follow it. You can always learn, pause, implement. I love it. It's absolutely a game changer. Everything is in one place. And when you have different systems all over and it's all in one place, it's absolutely calming. We've covered a lot of information today, but information alone isn't going to help you. So, most people don't fail because they lack information. They fail because they lack structure, guidance, consistency, and support. When you bring these three pillars together, a proven offer, the right system, and the right support, everything just starts to click. So, you don't have to figure this out alone. You don't have to spend time investing and searching, feel overwhelmed, spend thousands hiring experts and mentors to guide you, and waste years of frustration, feeling alone, and making mistakes, costly mistakes. I've done that, and I know exactly how it is to spend nights and nights searching for something and getting lost in the rabbit hole of the internet. So, what would change for you if you had the right guidance, support, and proven pathway with no guesswork, no trial and error, but a clear, simple pathway you can just follow anywhere in the world and start tomorrow learning and creating the life you want? So, we are going to give you this opportunity, which is used across the world by thousands of people, 10,000 people, and growing every single day, so that you can start online income without the previous online expertise or quitting your current job. If you have a job or whatever you're doing right now and you want to add more income and also be more aligned, have more calmer nervous system, and follow a system that is actually proven and simple without overwhelm, this is your next step. If this resonates, your next step is simple. Book a discovery call, a space to ask questions, get clarity, and explore whether this path aligns with you. No pressure, just honest conversation and next step guidance. On this call, we will look where you are now, what you truly want, what may be blocking you, what options are available, and what next steps make sense for you. You will also gain access to a deeper understanding of how the model works, so you can make an empowered decision based on your truth, not just assumptions. So, the digital era course. Once you go through discovery process, You will go into the digital era course, which absolutely blew my mind. It's a step-by-step blueprint how to launch your business in just few weeks and start earning without previous experience. You've never left guessing what to do, but have the same step-by-step training as we have done in the beginning and led us to a success and a different life. And so all of it, the training is almost $2,000, 1997. Then you have the discovery call, behind the scenes process, and we have the educational hub. If you choose to move forward, you're not left alone. You will have access to training, tools, and clear roadmap to help you build step by step. The training has incredible vault of all different courses on mindset, money, AI, leadership, uh, how to start. This is like a Pandora box of education, and without applying it in a real life, just becomes a library of information. But combining with the digital era and the course, you are absolutely on your way of creating the life you want. And in terms of money, you get your training, you get your life support, you get your feedback, your community, you have your discovery call, you have the digital era course. You look how much it sums up. It goes into thousands. And of course, the support is one of the biggest mm, tools that matter. Being around grow minded women that change your standard, your belief, and your momentum is priceless. You get access to our funnels, you get access to our system, our access to our webinars. You get your weekly calls, you get the support, you get training, you get the digital era course, you get the discovery call where you find out if this is for you. One platform, one ecosystem where everything is connected. Priceless, right? And you get incredible events. So we have these events all around the world, and it's just bigger than a business. It's expansion, friendship, and vision. I have met incredible women around the world who became my best friends, where I can share everything. And this is just like the biggest win so far. All of it, the package is 5,213, and you can get it for just 199. What you are stepping into is not just an offer, it's an ecosystem designed to support and transform you. Transform your business, your personal, and your lifestyle growth. And you get on top of it bonuses. How to learn ads, training with Keala. He's incredible, a powerhouse in the world. How to get AI for Molly. She's so funny. She's absolutely amazing. Very smart, but really shares that from her heart. AI, if you've been afraid of AI, this lady will actually makes it so much easier. And how to do sales. If you want to do sales, you can learn with Ryan. Since you stayed here with me so far and are clearly ready to take action and change your life now, your price today is only $99. All of it, one time investment, $99. Incredible. If all this did was connect you with a global like minded community, allow you to make flexible income online, give you the freedom to be home more, travel more, and live more, wouldn't be worth it? Many women from different backgrounds have used this kind of support to create different life, different stories, different timelines, different paths. But they have one thing in common. Jazz, Brooke, and Clint, and thousands of other women, and myself, we just said yes and we started. And life will always put challenges in front of us. There is never perfect timing. There is never perfect environment. But if we wait and wait for the perfect moment, we will never start. So next step is to click on the link below and secure your spot inside the digital era. And an email will be sent to you with your credential. Log in, book your discovery call. We recommend booking it within 48 hours because it's such a big demand. Spots are going really fast. Complete the discovery process before you have your discovery call. Be on time. Take the next step. Click the link, book the call, get the clarity. No pressure, no obligation. It's just the conversation to see what's possible for you in this life. You don't need to have everything figured out. You only need to be honest about what no longer fits and be brave enough to explore what might be possible for you. I thank you for being here and I see you on the discovery call. I wish you all the best in life. And as I said before, the decision is yours.